Hello people, it's me again, and I wanted to ask everybody share this video. I want everybody that I can possibly reach to stop and just take a moment of silence, say a prayer, whatever you want to do, and just think about everybody that lost their lives today, about 19 years ago, if I remember correctly. Just take a moment, say a prayer for them, uh, thank all the first responders who showed up to give their lives or put their lives on the line to save as many people as they could. It was a terrible, terrible day. It was a day that I've always remembered and every American should remember. And it was something that we should all fight to never happen again. 9/11 was a really bad time, but at the same stroke, we also need to remember what came of that. We grew as not only people, but as Americans and as a country to come together to try and put an end to this. We still have violence today. We still have wars, but that will always be there, sadly. And I think if this would have never happened, it would have been way worse. But we'll never know. But again, please take a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Just pray, just reflect on it. It's something that we strive to never, ever let it happen again. And if you're younger and you really don't know much about 9/11, please go look up as much information as you can. Really bad time. And I mean, there was, I don't know the number off the top of my head, but there's a lot of people who died. And there's photos of people who were jumping out of the buildings because they did not want the slow death of burning, which is very sad. It's very tragic that was their two options. And I know there's cell phone recordings of people who were on the plane, and it's really hard to hear, but I encourage people to go and do your research, find these videos, find these pictures, these recordings, and just remember that we're not gonna let that happen again. I'm not saying it will never happen again, but we're gonna strive as Americans to not let that happen again. So just remember, thank God that we're still here, still able to remember all this stuff and be able to, what's the words I'm looking for, remember, because this is a day that should never be forgotten. The day we forget what happened on 9/11 is the day that we step backwards in our strive to become better as Americans. We need to remember all the hardships that happen, because it's something that we grow from. It's something that we learn from. And there's a lot of stuff I've done personally in my life where I wish I've never done it, or I wish I could go back in time and take it back, but I can't. It's something that we just got to accept that happened and figure out why it happened and what to do from there so it doesn't happen again. It's one of those things where we just gotta better ourselves as Americans. And that's not to say that we're bad right now. I mean, things are rough right now in our world, but we're still strong. We still stand up for what we believe is right. Even when it's not right, we still stand up and we'll fight to at least get our voices heard. Be like, hey, this is what I believe is right. This is what I believe should be done. And again, not everything we stand for is right. I'm not going to get too much into that. I'll just leave it at that. But again, please take. I'm going off on other rambles, but please take a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and just reflect on it. Pray for the ones who lost their lives, their families, and thank God for the ones who risked their lives and the ones who gave their lives to save as many as they could. One of these days, I am eventually going to go to the 9/11 memorial. It's something I've always wanted to do for a really long time. And last I heard, they were not going to turn the lights on that this year. I don't know what is going on with that. I'm hoping they did. At least today. I understand with COVID, there's so many things that are shut down and we can only be so far apart. But please, light it up tonight. Let the world know that we haven't forgotten. But I'll end it there. Thank you everybody who is watching these. I really appreciate it. I'm going to have another one, I'm hoping this Sunday. I'm going to talk about something that God's put on my heart. And I got asked a question at work that I'll share with you guys. That kind of threw me through a loop, but it didn't really. So I'll share that with you guys this Sunday. And like I said in the last video, please like and share. Go on YouTube, like my videos, subscribe to my channel. I don't know what happens when you reach like X amount of followers or subscribers or whatever it is, but I won't find out. So the more people I can get on here, the more I can dive into this YouTube thing. The more encouraging it is for me to make more videos. I had one of the managers at my work asked about one of my last videos, and that was really cool to see that there's people out there watching this. And also, if there's anybody that is going through a hard time, because I know COVID's really hitting everybody hard, if you need someone to pray with you, I'm here for you. Shoot me a text if you got my number. Shoot me a message, comment, and be like, hey, do you have a moment? Even if you just want to chat and be like, hey, this is what's going on, I'll listen. I'm really good at that. But like I said, I'm here if you need me. And if not, I know people who might be able to help or might be able to listen a little better and give some more better advice. 'Cause I'm only 25. I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything. But I'm going to do the best I can. So please like, share, follow, subscribe, please. And like I said, Sunday I'll come out with a new video. So I'll see you guys then.